When I was a little girl, I remember listening to a radio show about a woman who had a premonition that she was going to have a car accident. She was so preoccupied by her thoughts of having a car accident that she actually started to veer into oncoming traffic and almost caused an accident just because she was so obsessed with the idea of being in an accident. That memory really stuck with me, and now that I've learned a lot more about neuroscience and about how our subconscious mind drives us toward our focus, I can understand why that happened. Your imagination is a powerful thing. When you're making movies in your head about bad things that might happen, it actually releases fight or flight chemicals in the body and makes it even more likely that something negative may happen. A lot of times people who come to me for help with anxiety think that anxiety will keep them safe, when actually it's making them less likely to see the positive in life and to find the ways of staying safe that will benefit them the most. The other day, one of the members of my weight loss program asked a question about how she could remember to stay on track with eating when she's out in public. She says she does just fine when she's at home, but when she's at some kind of a special occasion, whether it's out to eat or eating at a friend's, that she forgets to stay in control and she just goes into autopilot mode and overindulges. So I recommended that she uses the process that our brains do naturally to start to rehearse and imagine herself being successful. So I told her to imagine before she leaves the house, to imagine that she's going to go out to eat with her friend. And when she sees a certain cue, perhaps it's the waiter setting the plate down in front of her, perhaps it's picking up her fork and holding her fork in her hand, or perhaps it's laying her napkin across her lap, that's going to act as a cue for her to remember, I'm going to remain in control. And this is not a willpower event. All I asked her to do is to take a couple of deep breaths with a long, slow exhale and give herself a powerful, positive suggestion and say something like, I savor my food and I'm easily satisfied. It's easy for me to push away extra food when I've had enough. And then become super engaged in the conversation and in everything else that's going on around you so that food isn't such a big deal anymore and it's easy for you to tune into your body and notice satisfaction. By her vividly imagining this, she is setting her subconscious mind up to remind her automatically. If you watched my opposite brushing video a couple days ago, you've already practiced this for yourself by imagining what it's like to step into the bathroom, look at your toothbrush, and remember to brush with your opposite hand. You see, your body actually doesn't know the difference between something that is physically happening and something that you are vividly imagining. So every time you vividly imagine yourself being successful, it creates a sort of a blueprint for your subconscious mind to make it happen without using willpower. I would love to hear how well this works for you when you try it out this week. Or you can message me and ask me for help to specifically brainstorm solutions for your outing that you are going to be experiencing coming up. I'm Lori Hammond, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it and follow me wherever you're watching it. I hope you have an amazing day.